Let us explore the concept of options in detail starting from this video. I'll be uploading a series of videos, and at the end of the series, one will have all the necessary knowledge to start trading options in the live market. There are two types of options, put and call. Let us begin by understanding a call option. All of us enter the stock market to make money and get rich. So, how do we make money in the market? By buying at a lower price and selling at a higher price. Let us understand the phrase buy low and sell high. Say you buy a particular stock today at 100 rupees, and in 2 months the price of the stock reaches 150 rupees. Now you can sell the stock at the price of 150 rupees and you will be making a profit of 50 rupees. How? You bought the stock at 100 rupees, waited for a couple of months and the stock rose. Once it reached 150 rupees, you sold the stock and thus 150 minus 100 is equal to 50, a profit of 50 rupees. Seems very simple, right? Honestly, no. Instead of rising, if the stock price fell from 100 to 50, you would be making a loss of 50 rupees. Now let us say that you've done a lot of analysis, be it technical or fundamental, and come up with the conclusion that the stock price of HDFC Bank is going to rise. What you will do? Let us say that HDFC Bank's current market price is 500 rupees. You can buy the stock at the current price of 500 rupees, wait for a period of time, and if the stock rises to say 700, sell the stock and take the profit home. A profit of 700 minus 500 is equal to 200 rupees. Well, that's great. But is there any alternate way by which you could profit without actually buying the stocks of HDFC Bank? Yes, this is where futures and options come into play. We will only focus on options in this series of videos. Instead of buying the stocks of HDFC Bank, you can buy a call option of HDFC Bank. This is the only change, buying a HDFC Bank call option instead of a HDFC Bank stock. Call option is denoted by the symbol CE. We'll be discussing the concept of options in the context of speculation. Actually, options can be used to hedge, speculate, and arbitrage. But for now, we'll just focus on speculation. So now comes the question, what is an option? An option is a contract or agreement between two people. One is the buyer of the contract and the other one is the seller of the contract. Think of the stock example. When you bought the stocks of HDFC Bank for 500 rupees, you bought the stock from a random person in the stock exchange. For you to buy any stock, there has to be a person on the opposite side willing to sell the stock. For a transaction to happen, there has to be a buyer and there has to be a seller. Why did you buy the stock? You believed that the price of the stock was going to rise. So, what might have been the reason for that random guy to sell the stock to you? He likely believed that the price was not going to rise further. So you had a view that the price was going to rise, and the random guy who sold the stock to you had a view that the price of the stock was not going to rise. So you both had opposite views. Let us go back to the HDFC Bank example. Assuming that the current market price is 500 rupees and you believe that the price is going to rise at least above 600 rupees on or before December 31, 2021. At the same time, I believe that the price of the HDFC Bank will definitely not rise above 600 rupees on or before December 31, 2021. I believe that the price can either fall or stay sideways or rise slightly till 600 but definitely not more than 600. So you and I get into a contract. I tell you, look, initially pay me a premium of 10 rupees. And if the price of HDFC Bank rises above 600 and stays above 600 on December 31, 2021, I'll pay you 1 rupee for every rupee the stock is greater than 600. By what I mean is that if HDFC Bank goes to 700 rupees, I'll pay you 700 minus 600 is equal to 100 rupees. If HDFC Bank goes to 1000 rupees, I'll pay you 1000 minus 600 is equal to 400 rupees. But I'll not pay you anything if HDFC Bank stays at or below 600 rupees. Does not matter if it's at 400 or 100 or even 600, I'll simply not pay you anything. But even if HDFC Bank rises to 601, just 1 rupee above our agreement price of 600, I'll pay you 601 minus 600 equal to 1 rupee. But once again, I repeat, I'll never pay you anything if HDFC Bank stays below 600 rupees on that particular date, which is December 31, 2021. You are okay with this agreement and you pay me 10 rupees. I sell you the agreement or contract and you buy the very same from me. What is the agreement? The agreement is that I, Vivek, will pay you money if HDFC Bank rises and stays above 600 rupees, while I'll pay you nothing if HDFC Bank does not rise above 600 rupees. The contract has an ending date, which in this case is December 31, 2021. I demand an initial premium of 10 rupees to enter the contract. Why did I demand 10 rupees from you? If there is no incentive for me to enter an agreement with you, why would I get into one? My incentive is that if the price of the stock stays below 600, I can take the 10 rupees premium home as my profit. Why did you pay me 10 rupees? What was your incentive? You get an incentive if HDFC Bank rises and stays above 600, you can come to me and I'll be paying you money. So we both are incentivized to get into the deal. Fine. Today is 7th of July. Fast forward, December 31 arrives. Now on December 31, there can be only three possible scenarios. 1. The price can be above the agreement price of 600 rupees. 2. The price can be below the agreement price of 600 rupees. 3. The price can be exactly at the agreement price of 600 rupees. Scenario 1. The price is above 600 rupees. You will be so happy, you will come to me and ask for money. If the price has risen to 650 rupees, I'll pay you 650 minus 600 is equal to 50 rupees. If the price has risen to 800 rupees, I'll pay you 800 minus 600 is equal to 200 rupees. If the price has risen to 2000 rupees, I'll pay you 2000 minus 600 is equal to 1400 rupees. As long as the price keeps increasing, your profits keep increasing while my loss also keeps increasing. So the thing to note here is that an option buyer has an unlimited profit while an option seller has an unlimited loss. Let us talk about scenario 2 where the stock price is below 600 rupees. Very simple. You will not approach me for any money and I'll simply take the 10 rupees as profit. Scenario 3 where the stock price is exactly at 600 rupees. Still fine for me. You will still not be approaching me for any money because as per the agreement, one and only if the price is above 600 rupees on the end date, December 31, you will be allowed to come and ask me for money. So in this scenario also, I, the option seller, will make a profit of 10 rupees and the option buyer, you, will lose 10 rupees. It can be seen that the option buyer has a limited loss or a limited risk. At any cost, the maximum the option buyer can lose is the premium paid initially, 10 rupees in our case. The maximum profit for an option seller is the initial premium the seller received to enter the contract, 10 rupees in our case. So an option buyer has a limited loss and an unlimited profit. On the same time, an option seller has a limited profit and an unlimited loss. So what is a call option in the context of speculation? A call option is a contract that gives the call option buyer an unlimited profit and the call option seller an unlimited loss if the price of the underlying stock rises. A call option is a contract that gives the call option buyer a limited loss and the call option seller a limited profit if the price of the underlying stock does not rise. If your outlook is that the price of a stock is going to rise, you can buy the call option of that particular stock. If your outlook is that the price of the stock is not going to rise, you can sell the call option of that particular stock. A call option buyer makes a profit if the price rises and the seller makes a loss. Call option seller makes a profit if the price does not rise and the buyer makes a loss. I believe that the concept of call option is clear to all of you, and there is another type of option known as the put option. We'll look at put option in the next video. Thank you for watching.